Welcome to NFL Postgame Talk with Coach Coyote. Well, Coach, I'll tell you one thing. The game was a lot more exciting than expected. We didn't do the. I remember we didn't do the pregame talk show, but if I would have did the pregame talk show, I would have probably have picked New England to win. Only because I really felt that it was gonna that defense they had. Uh, I thought New England was gonna win, but I've been I was kind of like hesitant to say that. Well, would you have went with me on like would there's people out there gambling would have went with me? I'm not sure. Because I'm not doing so good, but I got this one. But I bet you I just don't even know if they were in favor. Let's see. So well the game well, they lost. The Pittsburgh Steelers lost. So it was the final score was New England Patriots 21 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 18. Now before we go to the course scoring summary, I just wanted to see where they favored. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So I'll pause. I'll pause this instead of trying to find it with the tablet. I'm gonna pause. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause. It takes a while. Okay, I got the cursor over the pause button. I'm gonna pause now. Well, I'm looking at the CBS Sports, and Pittsburgh was favored by 6 points. Well, because we didn't do the pregame show, I didn't know that. I didn't look at it, and now it's like it's. I would have took New England. I got lucky, but okay, that one. Sometimes you had to like I always think that if I ever back in the day, young doing if I was young doing kids carnival show, the kids birthday parties, carnival shows, whatever you get hired for. I'd probably be such a bad musician that 2 out of 3 times I would probably pick something, not the rabbit, not the stuffed like a little toy rabbit out of a hat. I'd probably pick the wrong. I'd probably search when I'm searching in the hat. I'd probably pick the wrong one. Show the kids, oh look, it's a rabbit. But the thing is, this time at the kids' party with the hat. I reached in because they're only infants. It's easy to fool them. I reached in, but this time I grabbed the right one. I grabbed the rabbit. Okay, so I grabbed the little plush toy rabbit. Okay, so Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh versus New England, and I'm still in. Pittsburgh was favored by 6. This is one of those times, Coach, where if we would have did the pregame show, I think I would have been like going, "Why is Pittsburgh favored by 6?" Let's see. Okay, basing it on record, like what? First, I'm totally shocked that actually Pittsburgh was favored. But like I said, this is one of those times I would of all the times like to miss a pregame show because I wasn't feeling the top shape to do a pregame show. I Coach, I know you're the only witness I have. I would have picked I would have picked the Steelers, and I would have been baffled by the huge spread by Pittsburgh. I would have thought 3 would suffice. Wow, that happens. It's called gambling, and I didn't use analytics or anything. I just used my own old fashioned. Like I said, like sometimes you need analytics is nice, but sometimes you just go with your gut feeling. And I I am not picking. It's just it's something I learned. It's like I'm not saying that I'm mad. I'm mad that I didn't go out to corner store and go pro line and do a quick bet or get someone else that has a phone app to do a quick bet for me. No, I'm not saying that at all because when it comes to, I always said this before, Coach. And you know it that hey, that when it comes to gambling, and and putting, as they say, putting the money where my mouth is, and because as I'm saying it, it's I don't I don't know, just it's different. I don't think I wouldn't wager. I won't wager that kind of. I do pools. I skip a lot of weeks. That's uh this so but I I know that I would have picked New England and baffled by the spread, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And if I did the pregame show and I would have said that, how many people would have said, sure? The thing is, Coach, is just if I would have did that show and it actually came out the way I think it would have came out, because I was picking, I was picking New England to win and would have been baffled by the 6 points. There would have been hardcore gamblers actually taking a shot at them. You only get one shot, one chance, I should say. Now with hardcore gamblers, the next week, if they if you get like if I all of a sudden I get 20 views on it, because I normally get none for days, and then finally one charity view, I guess, some or one or two charity views, and I would have been like, oh boy, I better, I guess I better be right this week, because they're not coming back the next week. No, they're you know what they're doing? Some are so superstitious they might block me in case my suggestion comes up. No, not again, not again. No, no, I'm not going with that person again. I'm not even gonna do the opposite of what he says, because sometimes he gets lucky. Okay, so we'll go to the game now. We'll just do our own show now. We'll go to the game analysis here, and what I intended for this video to be. Okay, so this is more, and Coach, you understand, right? Because we're both getting tired. Coach didn't feel like doing any script, like his own script today, and I didn't feel like doing the script. We didn't do it yesterday, the pregame show, so obviously we're not gonna do the postgame show. But we decided to go. Well, we got the board. You know how long it took me to do this board. Coach is like, it took you a long time to do that board. Okay, I'll come on and do the postgame show, but I'm not doing. I'm not bringing a script. And I said, no problem. You know what? We're just gonna both of us. We're just gonna just grab the old tablet and look at the stats and we watch the game, so we could just say what we want off the cuff, right? Now, yeah, that's what this show was supposed to be, off the cuff comments about sports news. I just that was that was back in the day. I came up with that. Off the cuff comments about sports news. Lucky it was in March, Coach. If I would have did that, started this channel later than March, I probably did NFL sports news only. But I guess it just limits yourself by just one sport, and that's it. But I did say mostly, mostly NFL related. That's right. Is off the cuff comments about sports news, mostly NFL related. I could go on my own channel. Let's see. Let's see if that is it. Okay, now I'm doing that from memory, Coach, and uh, yeah, it was just because I did do world sports news and Raptors playing, and okay, so I just go right on my channel and it says off the cuff comments about sports news, and I did a comma, mostly NFL related. Oh, I got 2 views on World Sports News with Ernie. Okay. No views on NFL News with Sylvester. Uh, oh, yeah, there's Sports News Review. Okay, there's post game talk with Coach Coyote, Sin versus Jack. I still got no views, Coach. Okay, Trevor Lawrence injured. Okay, I didn't use any, that was a serious one, so I didn't use any the stuffed toys for that one, which Trevor Lawrence was injured. That only got 2 views. Okay, so now remember, I've never asked people to subscribe. I've never asked people, to subscribe, hit the dislike button, all that. I just watch at your own peril. Is that the right phrase? Watch at your own peril. Okay, so yeah, you look at the view videos there, 2 views. Okay, so okay now, yeah, see it changed a lot. See, I got to do the AFLW Women's Grand Final live stream with B Bunny. I got 2 views. So that's just a promo though. Then the other promo only got 1 view. No views, no views, no views, no views. There's 2 views for Coach Coyote's pregame show, Chicago at Minnesota. 2 charity views. Okay. Sylvester got no views. Sylvester got no views again. My breaking sports news got no views. No views. No views. No views. No views. I'm just going down the list of videos. 1 view. Sylvester got 1 view out of the deal. 1 view for Friday's news with Sylvester. No views. 1 view for World Sports Ernie. My 100th video only got 1 view. 100th video review. No views, no views. 16 views for promo for an NFL news with Sylvester. Okay. No views, no views. 1 view, 2 views, 2 views. Wow. Promo with Ernie. 7. Is that real? I got to make sure that's real. 795 views? That was a month ago. Wow. Wow. I wouldn't mind breaking a G on that just to get my first G, my first 1,000th hit video. Wow. Well, who knows? 5 seconds, 2 seconds on it. Who knows? No views, 1 view, 1 view. No views, no views. 86 views for the live stream promo. Not much there. Oh, 437 for Friday's promo live stream. CFL action. Ham versus Ottawa. Oh, that was Ketchup Munchie by himself. For some reason, Ketchup Munchie got the crowd going. 52. That's a regular one for those. I used to get those for those promos. Happy 4th of July. Still got no views. Okay, yeah. My first major big view one was the S. I think it was it the SNR's helmet with the 74 views. Is that my first one? Oh yeah. Why don't I just go like that first? Okay, I should go to most popular first. Okay. Yeah, Ernie. Yeah. Oh, that Wednesday's night sports news for some reason did more than 70. And then which one broke the 50 mark? Okay, the one that broke the 50 mark was the live stream promo CFL action Hamilton versus Toronto, and it's got salt and vinegar when before I put the that stuffed goblin away because the neck was ripped on it, and yeah, I didn't want it to get worse. Okay, what this channel is all about. My first video, 18 views. Okay, so below that, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20. Oh, there is a lots of ones with. How come the no view? Oh, they don't put the. I bet you they don't put the no views ones in here. Let's see. At least 1 view has to be. So how many 1 views do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 1 views. Okay, I give a big shout out to that person, whoever it is, if they're the same 17th person, the same person all 17 times. Not the same two, one and another person. I don't know. There's two. I got for 2 views. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 11. There's 11. Okay, 11 2 views, and then 3. Then it goes so far. Okay. Okay, so we'll go back to the game now. The game analysis, what we're here for. Okay, so we'll start. Okay, so obviously it's on the board right there that the Patriots lost. Patriots lost. You see what happens? I get tired. I lose my concentration. I'm staring right at the scoreboard too. Not the tablet scoreboard. I can't see the board itself. That's not in my. I can't see I can't actually see what's on the camera right now. Let's see. No, I have to. Yeah, I have to go look over this way. Okay, so New England 21, Pittsburgh 18. New England lost the game again. You know what else? You know what else is happening to me too is my I'm my eyes are. I can't see. I can't see the small print. Like it's getting harder for me to see the small print as the minutes go by. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my tablet really big. The thing is, I gotta lean back too. My leg is killing me. Okay. Oh, folks, you don't really. The only reason why I want to be younger is just for health, not for. That's it. I don't care if I don't want to be 18 again or something like that. That's not gonna happen. But I wouldn't mind my health at least from 10 years ago. That'd be all right. I'll be happy with that. Okay, so the first quarter. Okay, so first touchdown was Bailey Zappi pass in a short right to Ezekiel Elliott. Would be Ezekiel Elliott, right? Because Elliott. Ezekiel. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure he's on the team. I'm just so like have not been following the the Patriots in such a long time. Ezekiel Elliott. It's got to be him. Yeah, he's on New England. Yeah. Okay. No, that's it. I see images of him with the New England. Yeah. Okay. So where was it again? Where was the? Oh, every time I move the tablet. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Okay, so the first one was a. Okay, so touchdown. Bailey Zappi pass short right to Ezekiel Elliott for 11 yards, and it was touchdown. Their scoring drive was 8 plays and 75 yards. Now, I would have thought, oh, cool, my prediction's coming right so far. I was thinking. So then the point after was good. So then, and then that's right. Then Elliott day was a field goal, and so yeah, it was 7-3 in the second quarter. So touchdown, Bailey Zappi pass, short middle to H. Henry. I'm not sure who Henry is. Like I don't know. Young, probably a young player. Okay, thing with me now, it's players. If it's not on the Buffalo Bills or a complete standout like Justin Jefferson, it might take a few years for me to recognize the names. Okay, like it's not. I'm not like it's not like it's 1978 and I'm buying a copy of the Sporting News with I forget what year the cover. Maybe it was 80, where Brian Sipe of the Cleveland Browns was on the cover. Like that's how far back I go. Okay, so like that's 1980 with at least 1980 or maybe 81. Who knows? I'm not sure. I just remember it was a long time ago. Brian Sipe on the cover of the Sporting News, and I bought the I bought the magazine. It was a different world, different era. I liked NF, and this was August, before the preseason started, and I remember buying that, and that I wish I think I might still have that magazine, and in that one there was a Joe Montana, a young Joe Montana, so what rookie year Joe Montana or the second year Joe Montana. There is an article on Joe Montana, the of the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, so like it's not about the numerical value of the magazine. If I actually still have that magazine, like I kept some certain magazines in this crazy world we live in, that I coach, you know what I mean? It'd bring back so many memories. Oh, it might trigger some good memories of like trying to remember what it was like to be watching the NFL back in the day when Major League Baseball was number one and NBA was. It didn't really matter. NBA and NFL weren't really competing with each other because of the way and NBA, NFL was once a week, and the NBA you could watch on Saturdays. it wasn't really that much of a competition. I can't remember, but to me, it wasn't that much because when NFL ends in January at the time, the NBA kept going. So you didn't, you just, as a sports fan, remember, I was a sports fan, even though I was mostly NFL related. It's just good. See, that's where I get my mostly NFL related kind of stuff. Like, it was a different world. Like, you got, like, okay, second quarter. Bailey Zappi, short pass, middle to Henry for 8 yards. Okay. Ryland, extra points, good. Another touchdown. Bailey Zappi, wow, pass deep left for 24-yard pass. That's not bad. That scoring drive went for 4 plays with 59 yards and 2 10-time possession. That was a good drive. The point after was good. Then there was a lot of before this one. Mitchell Trubisky touchdown pass. Well, Coach, you remember when I was saying to you, like, when there was the noise in the background, you can hear the crowd saying, just faintly, because it was the announcers that were mostly they're there at the game, so they can hear better than with the microphone. Maybe that you really don't want to pick that up if you're like doing the broadcast. It's just a couple of how many ever fans were screaming Mason Rudolph. I'm not a big fan of that. I understand the frustrations. I understand it. Um, I okay, fine, but I just said to I just said to Coach Coyote was we're watching the game together, and I said, Coach, I go, isn't Tomlin's just well, he's got to do that old saying where if you listen to the fans, you're gonna have a seat right beside them because the game ended up being a lot closer than it was. Okay, so uh, Mitchell Trubisky just had a shaky start, and the third quarter came, and there it is. I know he threw an interception. Yes, yes, yes. Mitchell Trubisky passed deep left. Okay, he got it. It was 25-yard pass, which is not an easy feat in the NFL to do. That and do a drive, 8 plays, 75 yards, and that defense is really good on New England. And take 4.48 time possession. Like that was good. That was good. Okay, so and then Boswell's extra point was good. There was no scoring on both sides, anyways. The third quarter was no scoring, and then a touchdown. And then it's Mitchell Trubisky up up the middle for a touchdown. But there was 4 plays to 20. Was it a Bailey Zappi interception? After that might have been off the Bailey Zappi interception. It was right if I remember correctly. Well, look, I'll see if that. Okay, 2 point conversion was good. Well, that was 21. It would have been 21-17. Okay, so 21-18. You know, they had the field goal chance at it. Well, let's see. Let's look at the stats here. Bailey Zappi passing 19 completions for 28 attempts, 240 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And I think that interception was the one that Trubisky got lucky to get the touchdown. And there's Mitchell Trubisky and 22 of 35 with 190 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Or yeah, I think it was no he ran in for a touchdown. He didn't have to throw a touchdown pass. 1 interception, yeah, we know that, and 22 points. Now we look at the rushing. Ezekiel Elliott. Let's see, 22 68. It was hard. It was hard for like you know. I mean, it's a good defense, so I'm not gonna. Is Ezekiel don't have it anymore? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm gonna go that far. Bailey's happy. 3 rushing yards for 13. Okay. Trubisky 8 for 30. He had to really use his feet more. Okay. Receiving. Oh, you got 90 yards. Juju Smith, 90 yards. Ezekiel Elliott had 72 yards. Henry had 40. Thornton 37. And that was it for them. Nothing really stood out for Pittsburgh on this one. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really stood out for Pittsburgh. When I know most people think thinking themselves Juju Smith. Or yeah, you're thinking Pittsburgh. I know I am. But Pickens, that's the big name for receiving. He was only 6 for 5. Let's see, Okay, 5 receptions for 19 yards. Let's see, 5 receptions, 19 yards. Yeah, it didn't nothing special. No, he didn't have much of a special game. I think he probably should get. Probably do better than that next week. But um, let's see. Just looking at some other things here. Let's see what else they have here. Is they got the analysis. Let's see some analysis. Let's see what they say. Analysis. They snapped a 5-game losing streak. Okay, yeah. Game not exceptionally bad. Scoring. I'm just gonna go off the cuff here because I watched the game, so I could say this. It was like from the beginning, the game. It was a lot closer than I expected it to be. I didn't. I mean, or maybe I should have expected it that close. I probably would have said that if the Patriots win, the New England Patriots win, it would be a close game like that. But it's one of those things where I didn't do the pregame show, so I can't back it up. But it's because I'm not exactly sure how I would have came to all these conclusions. Could I have changed my mind at the last second? It's a possibility, but talking my as I think maybe it's like people realize they talk themselves into it by coming up with like, yeah, maybe it's going to be a well coached uh, game by Mike Tomlin and discipline and all, but Mike Tomlin doesn't go out there and throw the ball. That's Mitchell Trubisky throwing the ball, making those reads and making those decisions, right? Am I so? I'm gonna say that it was a, one of those games too where it's just, I think most people would have thought, whoa, we shouldn't even like they should have flexed this game in, but um, actually, you kind of would like more games to have been like this one. It's more like it's too bad this game wasn't earlier, where the game that was like nothing special, uh, probably scheduled now. That's it's hard to explain, but like how like whoever was in the game that was nothing special. Now you like, well, it's too bad we didn't have that team in right now playing. Whatever flexed in game you want to put it. But it's gonna Thursday night to flex a Thursday night. That's pretty hard to. I don't know what to think. Like, the amount of people that have to be notified of change of plans. No more. You were planning. You bought all your food and you already was going to the grocery store. You're gonna tailgate but now it's Thursday night where you don't have time for that. You're just gonna Thursday night is like you have to know way far in advance what kind of tailgating is possible and what tailgating is not possible. Then it's like, well, it's no tailgating this weekend because we're going to just go to the game, quote unquote. And like just saying, the Pistons just gonna end up going to the game, and they're gonna have to limit their activities to just walking to their seat after the game and just go eat out before or have a quick bite to eat before the game, even a drive through, whatever. If or do they dare whatever time you press, do you go for the concession stand? I guess it's going to be a concession stand dinner, only because you don't have time for this barbecuing stuff. But anyways, I'm just thinking that like yeah, it's easy to flex just a Sunday afternoon versus Sunday night or a Sunday at 1 to Sunday night game. Like to switch from night to 1. That's a lot easier. Oh, the game is now being played at 1 p.m. It's like good. Some teams would some play fans would say good because their team was horrible. It's better they just go to they want to go to they want to go to it and last NFL game whatever to the year, and it's like I didn't want to go at the Sunday night anyways now because the team's not doing that great. Let's go watch a game and then go home and then watch the Sunday night game. That's how it can end up being. That would be me. I'd be back in the day of like very young if I actually if there was no such thing as a Sunday night game. Let's see, Sunday. Yes, yeah. When did Sunday night games happen? Let's see. Oh, the Thursday night game was just okay. Everything morphed in. Everything just morphed. The way the NFL schedule is, it just got morphed. Okay, like I'm the generation of the Sundays. Sundays at 4, and then uh, was it Monday Night Football? Because Monday Night Football has been around for a very long time 1972 or 70, whatever. I can't remember exactly what year it started, but I'm old enough to remember all of the Howard Cosell's, especially John Lennon one. I think I kind of like. Yeah, I can remember. I watched that John Lennon one. Was it the Howard Cosell saying it, something like that? As because I was young, but I was a Beatle. Of course, I've known. I was at the age. I knew who the Beatles were. I was young, but like of age to be able to buy a guitar of my own, well, and just like if I was into playing guitars, or an musical instrument at the time, would have been able to use a job, buy my own guitar and all that stuff, or a drum set or whatever, organs, or bass or PA equipment. But I'm saying that like I'm so I was a certain age where if I watch it again, like if I watch the YouTube videos of it again, I know that I if I listen to it, then I probably did hear that on a what would have been it would have been a color television, a 26-incher floor model, and yeah, I would have watched. Yeah, I was watching Monday Night Football forever, so I probably would have remembered that game. Yeah, but yeah, so then Sunday night football was TNT. Yes, uh, TNT station was the first Sunday night games to be broadcast on Sunday nights, and it was only half the season. Yes, a football junkie like me just didn't understand it. Like, what the heck? Why only half the season or something like that? Yes, and with Harvey Firestone. Look at my memory, Coach. My memory is there. It's still there. Is that right? Harvey Firestone. Let's see. Harvey Firestone, NFL broadcasts. If that's right. Can someone help me understand Joe Perry? What happened there? We got Harvey Firestone, NFL broadcast. Oh wait, Harvey Firestone does. Uh, you know what? It didn't do it right. I'll try. Let's see. First games broadcast NFL broadcast Sunday night. Okay. First time the NFL was broadcast on Sunday night. '87. Okay, ESPN thus began the first cable news to broadcast regular season NFL games. But when the lawsuit failed in '86, was canceled, the NFL swooped and took in the time slot. Wait. When did the NFL start doing Sunday Night Football? 2006. No, that was what was the original announcers? Okay, Patrick Roy Firestone. Okay, yeah, Roy Firestone. Sunday Night Football. Okay, during Sunday Night Football's first season, '87. Oh gosh, it's '87. '87. I'm like, I'm not in. I'm very far removed. You could say in a number of years from even like a college. You know, I didn't go to. Did I go to college? Not really. I didn't go that long. I didn't finish college, but um, I, I was like, yeah, I was a 87. Yeah, wow. Like, it's just you think this was like if someone looking up this kind of information would think like 1984, but no, it was '87. It, '84, 5, 6. I was out there that wanted to see football coverage year round, but it wasn't like today's world. There was few and far people between the fans. Remember, baseball was number one. It's just um, well, you can't, there's just no real football until there's the okay, start with in August, and so April, May, June, July, and then towards the end. So baseball had the market for 5 months. Okay, now after that, uh, like I think there was either sports fans, baseball fans, and NFL football fans, but now sports fans are becoming. There's a lot more NFL fans than there used to be compared to like because you got the seasons don't enter. It's, like the world has just changed. There was even at one time there was even Monday Night Baseball. Okay, okay, 1 second. It's a phone call that actually want to take this phone call. Well, I was so long on the phone and what I was gonna say was that um I can't remember what I left off with because I only hit pause and I don't remember what I left off with. So we'll end the post game show here. Post game talk with Coach Coyote. So with Coach Coyote and I, we're both saying over and out.